Welcome! Don't forget to subscribe, like, and enjoy. A star is dying right now. Not just dying, it's being torn apart, ripped to shreds by something so powerful that nothing, not even light, can escape. Somewhere in the vastness of space, a supermassive black hole has locked onto its prey, and the universe is watching as the inevitable unfolds. Scientists have just detected the violent last moments of this star, and what they've found is more terrifying than anyone expected. Because this isn't just another distant cosmic event, this is happening in real time. Imagine floating in the quiet of deep space. There's nothing but the endless black speckled with stars. Then, in the distance, you see it. A massive, burning sun drifting too close to an invisible force. At first, nothing seems to happen. But then, without warning, the star begins to stretch, as if some unseen hand is grabbing at it. It elongates, spiraling toward a single point. The closer it gets, the faster it moves, until suddenly, snap. The star is gone, swallowed by the abyss. This is what astronomers are witnessing right now, except it's not just a flicker of light in the distance. This event, known as a tidal disruption, is playing out over weeks, and every new observation is revealing something we've never seen before. The black hole is not just devouring the star, it's shredding it into streams of glowing plasma, which spiral around the abyss before vanishing forever. And here's the most unsettling part. What happens next is completely unpredictable. Black holes are among the most mysterious objects in the universe. They defy the laws of physics as we know them. And when a star gets too close, it doesn't simply fall in. It's torn apart, its atoms stretched and deformed by forces so extreme that time itself slows down. To an outside observer, the moment of destruction would look frozen, as if the star were caught in an endless, final scream. But from the star's point of view, everything ends in an instant. So how did scientists find this happening? And what does it mean for us? Well, detecting a black hole devouring a star isn't easy. These objects are, by definition, invisible. Light cannot escape them. But when something falls into a black hole, it releases an enormous amount of energy. A flash of radiation erupts from the event, traveling billions of years across space before reaching our telescopes. And when astronomers saw this latest burst of light, they knew something catastrophic had just occurred. But there's something different about this event. Unlike past tidal disruptions, where stars are simply torn apart and vanish, this time, the black hole is behaving strangely. Instead of immediately swallowing its prey, it's ejecting some of the material back into space, creating an enormous high-speed jet of energy. It's as if the black hole took one massive bite and then spat part of it back out. This has never been seen so clearly before, and it raises an unsettling question. What happens when a black hole doesn't just consume, but reacts? To understand just how violent this process is, imagine a force so powerful that it can stretch and twist reality itself. That's what happens. At the edge of a black hole, the event horizon. Here, the laws of physics start to break down. Anything that crosses this invisible boundary is gone forever, pulled into an infinite abyss where time stops and space folds in on itself. But not everything that falls in disappears immediately. Some of the star's remains get caught in a swirling disk around the black hole, heating up to millions of degrees. This is what produces the incredible bursts of energy we detect from Earth. And in rare cases, this process creates something even stranger. A jet. A focused beam of radiation traveling at nearly the speed of light, blasting out into space. The fact that scientists are witnessing this means we're seeing something incredibly rare, a black hole that is not just feeding, but reshaping its surroundings. And if it's doing that, what else is it capable of? The most unsettling part is that we still don't fully understand how black holes work. We know they warp space and time. We know they consume anything that gets too close. But what we don't know is what happens inside. Every equation we use to describe them breaks down beyond the event horizon. Some scientists even believe that black holes might be more than just destructive voids. They could be gateways leading to places we can't yet imagine. So what does this mean for us? Could something like this happen to our own sun? The good news is that the nearest supermassive black hole is safely tucked away at the center of our galaxy, far beyond Earth's reach. But smaller black holes lurk throughout the universe, and the truth is, we don't know everything that's out there. Right now, telescopes across the world are pointed at this one strange event. Every hour, new data is coming in, and scientists are racing to understand what's happening. Because this isn't just about one black hole, it's about the fundamental nature of the universe itself. What happens when the most powerful force in existence doesn't just consume, but changes? What if black holes are doing more than we ever imagined? And if we're seeing this now, how many more are out there? Waiting to be discovered? One thing is certain. The universe is far more mysterious than we ever thought. And somewhere, deep in the void, another star is already drifting too close. In a quiet observatory somewhere on Earth, a team of astronomers stares at their screens, their eyes locked onto a data stream that shouldn't exist. At first, it looks like a simple spike in radiation, nothing unusual in the chaotic background of the universe. But then, the numbers start climbing. Something is growing brighter. Something impossibly far away is releasing more energy than an entire galaxy combined, and it's happening right now. At the center of this discovery is a group of researchers using some of the world's most powerful telescopes, NASA's Swift Observatory, the Very Large Telescope in Chile, and an array of radio telescopes spread across the globe. For weeks, they've been tracking a strange, flickering light coming from a distant galaxy, over 500 million light-years away. At first, they thought it might be a supernova, the explosive death of a massive star, but the signals didn't match. Then, something strange happened. The light didn't fade like a supernova would. Instead, it kept flashing, like a cosmic beacon calling out from the darkness. And with each burst, it became clear. This wasn't a dying star. This was something far more violent. A supermassive black hole, tens of millions of times the mass of our sun, had locked onto its next victim, a wandering star that had drifted too close. But here's where things take a bizarre turn. Instead of simply vanishing into the black hole's event horizon, parts of the star were being ejected at nearly the speed of light. This wasn't just a cosmic meal. This was something the universe rarely lets us see, a black hole not just consuming, but reacting. But why? What made this black hole behave differently? And if this can happen there, could it happen somewhere closer? The deeper astronomers looked, the stranger the mystery became. And what they found next changed everything. Imagine dropping a scoop of ice cream onto hot pavement. The moment it hits the ground, it doesn't just sit there. It melts, spreads out, and transforms into something unrecognizable. That's exactly what happens when a star gets too close to a black hole. Normally, when a star drifts into a black hole's gravitational pull, it's stretched and torn apart in a process called spaghettification, literally pulled into long, thin strands before vanishing forever. But this time something different happened. Instead of simply swallowing, the black hole launched part of it back into space. That's like watching someone drop a rock into a bottomless pit. Only for the pit to spit half of it back out at the speed of light. It shouldn't be possible. And yet, that's exactly what astronomers are seeing. What makes this discovery so groundbreaking is that it confirms something scientists have suspected, but never observed so clearly before. Black holes don't just consume, they react. In rare cases, when a star is torn apart, some of its remains form an enormous swirling disk around the black hole, heating up to millions of degrees. And under the right conditions, instead of falling in, some of that material gets blasted outward in powerful jets of energy. Think of it like water circling a drain. Most of it spirals in and disappears, but sometimes, if the drain is clogged just right, water shoots back up in unpredictable bursts. The same thing is happening here, except instead of water, it's superheated plasma moving at nearly the speed of light. This changes everything. Because if black holes can burp out the energy they consume, what else are they capable of? And more importantly, where does all that energy go? But not everyone is convinced. While the discovery is thrilling, some scientists are stepping forward with a warning. What if we're misinterpreting what we're seeing? Some astrophysicists argue that this could be nothing more than an illusion, a trick of perspective caused by the immense distances involved. Light from these events travels for hundreds of millions of years before reaching us, and by the time it does, it can be distorted by the gravitational pull of other cosmic objects. Could this so-called burp of energy be something else entirely? Others believe we might be misunderstanding black holes altogether. The standard model suggests that once matter crosses the event horizon, it's gone forever. But if this event is proving that some material can escape, even after being pulled to the edge of oblivion, does that mean our understanding of black holes is incomplete? Then there's an even bigger mystery. Some theorists have suggested that black holes might not just consume and eject matter, but could actually be transforming it in ways we don't yet understand. A few scientists have proposed that the material being blasted out isn't just random debris. It could be something new, something physics hasn't accounted for yet. And if that's true, then what else are black holes hiding? Could they be engines of creation, not just destruction? Could they even be, somehow, linked to the formation of galaxies themselves? Right now, the debate is raging in the scientific community. Telescopes are gathering more data, and researchers are racing to understand what they're truly witnessing. But one thing is certain. This discovery has raised more questions than answers. And the biggest mystery? We still don't know what happens next. If what scientists are witnessing is real, then we may have just uncovered something that could change our understanding of the universe forever. Because if black holes don't just consume but also release energy in ways we've never seen before, what else might they be capable of? Could they be more than just cosmic graveyards? Could they be gateways? Some physicists have long speculated that black holes could be linked to something even more mind-bending, wormholes, hidden pathways through space and time. If energy can escape a black hole in ways we don't fully understand, could that mean information or even matter could survive beyond the event horizon? Could this discovery bring us one step closer to unraveling the deepest secrets of space-time itself? And then there's the bigger question. If black holes are ejecting material, instead of simply erasing it, where does all that energy go? Some scientists believe these jets could play a key role in shaping entire galaxies, seeding the universe with the very building blocks of new stars and planets. If that's true, then black holes might not be destroyers at all, but creators. Sculpting the universe in ways we're only beginning to understand, the implications are staggering. If we can figure out how black holes manipulate energy, could we one day harness that power? Could we unlock new ways to travel through space using the same forces that bend reality itself? Right now, we're standing on the edge of a cosmic breakthrough. The data is still coming in, and no one knows exactly what we're about to discover next. But one thing is clear. The universe is far stranger and far more powerful than we ever imagined. And if this black hole is showing us anything, it's that the biggest mysteries of the cosmos are still waiting to be solved. But here's the most unsettling question of all. If black holes can spit matter and energy back into the universe, could something ever come back out? For decades, scientists believed that once something crossed the event horizon, it was gone forever. But if this discovery proves that black holes can eject material in ways we don't yet understand, then maybe, just maybe, there's more to the story. Could black holes be connected to something else? A hidden dimension? A cosmic recycling system? Or even a doorway to another part of the universe? Right now, no one knows. But one thing is certain. The more we learn about black holes, the stranger they become. And if this discovery is just the beginning, what else is waiting for us out there in the darkness? Maybe, somewhere in the vastness of space, another black hole is already revealing its secrets. The question is, will we be ready to understand them when it does? So what do you think? Is this black hole just another cosmic monster? Or could it be revealing something far more mysterious? Maybe even a new law of physics we haven't discovered yet. Could black holes be the key to unlocking the deepest secrets of the universe? Let's talk about it in the comments. And if you love exploring the unknown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more mind-blowing space discoveries. Who knows? The next big breakthrough might be even stranger than this one, and you won't want to miss it.